Well, today is the final day of the Alabama legislature's regular session, and lawmakers have a lot of ground to cover before the clock strikes midnight. Now, I spoke to Senator Rusty Glover of Mobile about some of the issues facing lawmakers, and he says it's going to be a long night. It's come down to the wire for Alabama lawmakers who have a lot to do in a few short hours, including passing a general fund budget and possibly reforming the state's immigration law. Senator Rusty Glover says he expects to work right up until the stroke of midnight, with fingers crossed that a special session won't be necessary.
And the governor has indicated that he would veto the general fund budget if he's not pleased with it. So we want to make sure we craft something that will not lead us back into a special session. We would try to avoid a special session, which is costly to the state.
Lawmakers must find a way to fill a $184 million budget gap without hurting the state's prison system or Medicaid program. Another tough task, tweaking the state's tough immigration law. The Alabama Coalition for Immigration Justice says it's riddled with serious problems. Senator Glover says it just needs some clarification.
There are some parts of the immigration bill that have been interpreted to that, as it's being implemented, have been some inconvenience to citizens, and some of those areas need some correction and clarifying. Mostly just clarifying, because that's not the intent of the bill.
Immigration attorney Rob Ratliff says the intent of the bill is clear: to discourage immigrants from moving to the state. He says there have been things removed, such as requiring schools to report illegal immigrants and churches not being able to provide charity, but he still believes the law should be scrapped completely.
The things that may ultimately be upheld, such as the police checking ID and things like that, have no requirement, can't pass on any requirement to the federal government. The federal government doesn't have to react to anything that the state does here. So even if they identify an illegal alien,
that's it.
They don't have to do anything.
Okay.
Now, on a related note, Senator Glover's bill to arm school resource officers in Mobile County, it didn't pass this session, but he says he will try again next year.